Hello, my name is Crichton. I'm the Chief Executive of Study Group. We have been around for the last 30 years working with some of the world's best universities to enable students primarily to bridge between international education systems they come from and what British universities expect from their students. So we have a variety of pathway programs. I think the most common one international students use are our foundation programs. So our foundation programs do one extra year compared to doing your normal university studies to get the learning trajectory up good and high. If you imagine going to a British university, 2/3 the students who join will be British. So they're speaking English as a first language, they came from that system, they're all used to it, their parents are close by, etc. So for an international student, it's very different. Most of them are working in a second language, they're trying to figure out exactly where they've landed, trying to make friends, they're trying to get used to the local environment. So foundation really gives them a year without the pressure of really all that stuff, to just get a feel for where they are, get into a rhythm. One of the big things at university is the fact that you have to study yourself. It's not like school where the teachers tell you what to do. So we can take a year to equip the students with kind of all the information they need to be able to manage their time, be disciplined about the way they approach their studies. We also do International Year 1, so that's for students who are perhaps borderline direct entry students, but will benefit from the kind of smaller class sizes we can offer and the extra support. We tend to give students a lot more support than a university will, because we only teach international students, whereas a university is primarily focused on domestic students and then supports international students in addition. So those IY1s are tougher than foundation because you only have 1 year to kind of do it, but the aim is at the end of that year your trajectory is the same or better as somebody from the local country who's gone direct. We've got many different universities, so Durham is one of our best. Leeds are also very highly ranked, but there's more to life than ranking, and actually matching the student to what they want to do is really important. So for instance, Sussex is not a top 100 university, but Sussex International Development Programme is the best in the world. It's QS ranked #1. So if you want to get involved with the United Nations or doing things that are going to change the world, Sussex is a very good bet. We also have universities in our portfolio like Huddersfield who have a tremendous reputation for employability. So they again are QS top 10 ranked on employability. All their courses involve giving students work experience. They do all their courses with industry. And we cover a broad range of geography. So I'm Scottish. I went to the University of Aberdeen. University of Aberdeen is one of our universities. It's a fantastic university. It's been there since 1495. So it's a very old university, set in a beautiful part of the UK. So we have many different universities like this. Parents really have three options. The first option is to go in direct. So if your kid's relatively fluent, if they're bright and well above the university's line, going direct I think makes a lot of sense, as long as they're personally self-confident, you think they'll be able to make friends, and you're very confident. If they're academically more borderline, then that should be a big red flag. If you look at things like International Year 1, those students get a lot more support. They will be in smaller class sizes. And they're getting taught how to engage with the university at the same time as being taught the first year of university. So it's quite a lot of work, but it should tee that student up to do much, much better going into their second year at university than if they'd gone direct. And then we have foundation, where for me, if language is a problem, language being borderline is really bad for students being able to not only understand what's being said in class, but being able to participate with other students is a tremendously important part of being at university. Or if they're very shy, and they'll take some time to make friends. So if they need more time, foundation is a great way to give them that time. And it can seem like, an extra year at that stage in life can seem like a long time, but actually in the general scheme of a career, it's nothing. And if it makes a big difference to the degree outcome, or it lets you get into a better university for you than perhaps you could get into directly, then it's well worth considering.